In this video, I will not tell you how to crash Bitcoin. I will tell you something worse. How to kill a system without ever touching it, without breaking it, without writing a single line of code, and how millions of people will run away from this platform in panic, doubt, and fear. Right now, Bitcoin is safe. The network is running. The encryption is solid. The math works perfectly. But the human mind is not safe. Minds are tired. Decisions are blurred. The wall of trust is quietly dissolving. Artificial intelligence did not hack Bitcoin. It hacked people. Let's begin. 90% of the people watching this video will look at their phones in a moment and check the price of Bitcoin. And they will think this was their own decision. No, it wasn't. People walking in the subway, drinking coffee, just getting out of bed, they all show the same reflex, at the same second, with the same fear, because no one trusts their own decisions anymore. They look at artificial intelligence. The world is no longer a planet. It is an experiment. And you are the subject. Every question you ask, every search, every chart you say, "Let me just check," all of it is recorded. Google knows, ChatGPT knows, investment apps know, crypto forums know. They know what you are afraid of, when you panic, when you make mistakes. And artificial intelligence does not just collect this data, it turns it into a weapon. Who runs during a crash? Who sells thinking this time is different? Who throws everything away after a single bad headline? All of it has been memorized, separated profile by profile, and now it is controlled in seconds. For millions of people, Bitcoin is not money. It is the last hope, a rebellion against banks, a middle finger to the system. But there is a truth no one says out loud. Bitcoin is protected by mathematics, but it is carried by humans. And humans are a terrible security vulnerability. Artificial intelligence has been watching your passwords for years. It knows which words you obsess over, which numbers you repeat, how you embarrassingly simplify passwords you think are complex. The data from the United States is clear. People create passwords based on their emotional state. When they are afraid, they shorten them. When they feel safe, they loosen up. Artificial intelligence notices this before you do. So stop and think about this. Is Bitcoin hacked, or are you hacked? What happened in 2008 was not the collapse of banks. It was the collapse of people. The people waiting in front of ATMs did not question the system. They ran. They panicked. Trust was gone. Artificial intelligence knows that day. It memorized which words triggered panic, which headlines fueled the fire, and now it has a much more dangerous toy: crypto. It does not need to break the Bitcoin network. Breaking a 256-bit encryption is hard. But sending investors in the United States running in the wrong direction with a single sentence is child's play. The right word, the right time, the right platform, and boom. You invest somewhere you never would have. You wake up one morning. Bitcoin works, the network is solid, everything is technically perfect. But one sentence is looping on your homepage. A major vulnerability has been found. No one asks for a source. News sites copy each other. YouTube fills up with panic videos. AI bots start fights. The comments turn into hell. Everyone sells because everyone is afraid. People log into their wallets. They change passwords. They panic and type the wrong words. The chain is standing, but the users are collapsing. Withdrawals get stuck. Chaos begins. This is Bitcoin's weakest point, not the code. Trust. The big players are waiting. They watch for the peak of panic. The first ones out are always the biggest. Before the small investor understands what is happening, it is already over. Artificial intelligence calculates this second by second. It knows exactly where and when people will give up. And now let me tell you the most uncomfortable truth. The mathematics that protects Bitcoin will never protect human psychology. Artificial intelligence is no longer experimenting with social engineering. It is deploying it. Which word creates the most fear in which state? Which investor profile collapses faster? Which headline triggers selling? It knows all of it. And this is not one mind doing it. It is millions of digital minds acting at the same time. Maybe Bitcoin will never be broken technically, but maybe one day people will stop believing in it. And on that day, everything will end. Because Bitcoin's value is not on the blockchain. It is in people's minds. And what guides people today is the information they receive from artificial intelligence. And if artificial intelligence takes control of that perception, it does not even need to crash the system. People will do the rest with their own hands. And here is the final question. Who gave artificial intelligence this power? The answer is painful. We did. With every question we asked, with every fear we shared, with every moment we said, let it be easier. Maybe one day someone will say this. Artificial intelligence did not destroy Bitcoin. Bitcoin was always standing on people. And people were always the weakest link.